what I'm trying, the only feedback for you guys is you're just crunching everything on, make it clearly visible now. What is happening here? What is happening on this slide? All of you look at this, okay? Let me quickly redesign this slide. So let's think smartly, okay? Where does it go? It goes here?
Yeah, like once you click on the feature, like, yeah, it takes you to the questionnaire.
Observe, everyone observe for what I'm trying to do over here, okay? I'm just using my own language here. I don't know what exactly you called it. Okay. We'll change it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write some. I'll write the explanation here. Okay. I'll come back to this. Now what I want to do is I'll take this the previous iteration. Okay. Now, actually, I don't even need this particular screen. It's okay. It's understood. Actually, at this point, it is understood. Let's describe this. What is this?
This is basically like it tells you to go towards like a new product screen, but there, like it only shows up once the person scrolls. Only then they'll be able to come to this. So they won't know this exists below. A focal point we thought was the product that they're interested in, they're considering. So the focal point is above, not here.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I'm saying comes in the second fold. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What made this iteration to change?
Like after interviewing some users, they told us that many of the times they visit the app only because they already have a routine and they want to buy some products that they have in mind. So most probably they won't be looking at the reviews because they already bought previously. So they don't have to look at the reviews. So that user insight helped like made us to just think, what if we keep the feature on top so that both kind of users, whoever in coming to the product detail page to buy a new product, also to buy something that they already bought. So yeah.
Of this English. Okay, we need to make this a little bigger. Discoverability of, or I just put the heading as discoverability of okay. The explanation will be
The user insight, or
yeah. First, let's explain what the feature is about. Increase the visibility of the widget by designing it for focus. Okay, I'll probably explain it a little better. Okay, but this is the overall idea to start with. So how did you do that? Increase the visibility. How? By making the ingress appear on the first fold. First fold means where you guys know what is
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
first fold. Okay. So how did you design it for focus? Increase the
Once
focus
once the users
by making it auto. It appears by like it expands, no?
Yeah,
it
yeah,
expands and it collapses.
yeah.
Once the user clicks on it,
So probably I'll put this explanation here. Let's okay. Revised approach may I will also take the other part of the screen.
Second, yeah, third.
You need to indicate what is that, so people know where to look at. I'm using slightly reddish tone here, and it was more like a problem, and this is like a solution. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously, you can make the slide a little bit visually better. No, it's slightly a little messy. It is. Probably I can decrease the size of this. This insight needs to come out largely. So how do we do that? The information is this only. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Information is this only. We just have to make the layout better so that people can process it better. Right now, it's a little confusing. But okay, let me establish the point first. What I'm trying to do over here is look at this slide. It very smartly establishes that you have iterated. You have iterated
Yes.
because you have
Yes.
gotten insights from primary research. It explains that currently it comes in the second fold. And probably here, if I have some more space, probably I would actually, I don't even have to write this. Okay, I can probably take that call, right? I can explain it here, right? You can put the research insight here. Who is there on this file? Which 2202? Can you make this better?
Okay.
Just put
Yeah.
this whole thing in a box. Okay, proper box.
Yeah. This better now.
Yeah. So I can write the same thing here. Yeah, because this is the solution. That's don't even have to say that. But actually, these arrows might not be required. This might be required. Yeah, else people don't know where to look at. Actually, what we do is I'll tell you even more smarter way of doing this. So We use pins. It's like a circle, but what we do is do it this way. Yeah. After how many seconds? 2 seconds. Correct?
Yes,
Yes.
we kept it 2 to 3 seconds. Yeah.
Ideally, this iterated to is not required because this initial hypothesis and revised hypothesis is there. So I'm going to delete or just keep this aside for now. Oh, these are solutions now. So let's make them green actually. Okay, so let's use the same approach for identifying the problem also.
This approach is also saving space on the screen, like the mapping part.
Or we'll call it 2 and 3 here. Okay. We call this as 1. Actually, we'll reverse these positions. So we'll lead the slide with what is happening here. Then we tell what is the insight. Bah, beautiful, bah. Now, super, super. This screen is not readable easily. So probably I'll have to decrease the, yeah. Ma, finally. We put so much effort, I want to view it full screen. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Super. Now tell Ra. Iterate
Yeah.
probability of customized skincare ingress. Initial hypothesis. Nicely scannable, right? One is there. Had a banner to take the quiz place below the product description. Comes in the second fold. Primary research insight indicate customers were not able to easily find this section. You're also talking about that you actually interviewed a real user, right?
Yes.
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 She did not even notice the section at all. So therefore, you understood that the placement is a problem. So how did you fix it in the revised approach? You had an ingress in the top fold, right? With a closed and expanded state. So increase the visibility by making the appearance on the first fold and increase the focus by making it auto expand. Super. So this means that you have iterated, you have an initial hypothesis, you have a revised hypothesis, you can take very good design decisions, you can do primary research without you
Yes.
telling.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this effort made sense for all of you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
And
all
if you,
good.
if you saw how I've iterated, right? So I'm also thinking on the go, like I'm also figuring out what is the right approach. How do I represent slide? And if you saw, probably we had 6 to 7 iterations of the same slide. Of course, this can be made even better visually as you figure it out. So let's be smart like this. If you have few slides of this, you're done. Your portfolio is done, frankly speaking. Basically, your entire presentation is done. Keep it as close as possible to explaining things through a screen and talk about your decisions in this particular manner. You're done. You're done, literally done. Got it, no?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. This is very clear.